When I was growing up in the 1950s and 1960s, my community was the postal employees and union officers. To this day, I still run into people who remember my dad, James Glover, a postal worker who was indispensable to the life of the community. For black families like mine, the Postal Service has long been one of the few reliable paths to the middle class. My parents were so proud in 1957 when they had saved enough money from working there to buy a house. But Donald Trump is trying to change all of that. His administration wants you to think the Postal Service is in financial crisis. But the crisis was manufactured by Republicans in Congress to make it appear that the post office is bankrupt, when it's not. Trump is now proposing to privatize the post office. He would sell off the Postal Service to for-profit corporations that would ultimately jack up prices. Many local post offices would close down. This would be devastating to all Americans, but would hit the black community especially hard. The Postal Service is a critical source of good jobs for African Americans, who make up nearly 30% of the postal workforce. That's more than double their share of the population. And for postal workers, it would strip them of collective bargaining rights that have helped postal workers maintain good wages, rights that my parents' generation fought for. Bernie Sanders has been fighting for these rights.
Bernie Sanders has been waiting for this moment. He's full of ideas about the post office and how to improve it. I'm serious, like down to the smallest detail.
He has developed a policy with Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to expand the services that the post office can provide, including banking services for all Americans.
Postal Service can make billions of dollars a year by establishing basic banking services so that lower income people have access not to these payday lenders, but to some place where they can be treated with respect.
Imagine walking into a local post office that competes with predatory lenders and check cashiers to provide low-interest loans and bank accounts, or getting a debit card, ATM access, money wiring, and online banking from your post office.
That's right. Under the Sanders model, go to the post office on your lunch break, and you come back with not just a sheet of stamps, but also a new small loan or a new bank account.
Let's work together to make sure that our Postal Service plays a vital role in our communities for many years to come.